What's going on, guys? It's Thursday and I'm back to help you win another Forza Horizon 5 trial event. This week we're kicking off a new series called Midnight Muscle. It is series number 43. And the first trial event for this series is called Dark Horses. It is a street racing event for the Ford Mustang tuned to A spec. The car I decided to use is my favorite one up the bunch, the 1965 Ford Mustang, the tune I made for it. I will show it on screen right now. It is called Road Racing V4. I will also show the share code. Now, this is probably not the fastest Mustang at all by any stretch, but I've always had good results with this car in this game. I know pretty much any challenge I've thrown at it, it's usually done a pretty good job, and it's always been pretty successful for me. I've recommended it on many occasions for these events. I know I've used it for B700 Dirt and Road, and now A800 Dirt and Road as well. And it's just always been a very good car for me. It's not one you're going to see a whole lot of either, which is another reason why I like to use it. It's just a solid performer. Changes from my prior tune to this one. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really remember the details from the last one, but I know I put a twin turbo system on this one as well, and I always used to keep the stock engine most of the time. There's very few cases where I like doing engine swaps. I don't know why. It's just something I'm not really a big fan of in these games. But I decided to keep the 289 small block Ford in there, and then again added the twin turbo, and I added some exhaust and air intake upgrades as well. Semi-slick racing tires, racing springs, the usual stuff I like to put on my road racing tunes. It performs very well. My team wasn't the greatest. I thought we were actually going to lose and have to go to race 3, but luckily we were able to win. I think 2 of my teammates had actual tuned cars, or at least upgraded to 800. A lot of them using stock ones. It seems to be the norm as of late. They usually have like 1 or 2 people that actually puts forth some sort of effort, and the rest of them just kind of want to coast by, either by ignorance or just want to get carried. I'm not entirely sure, but it is what it is. We ended up winning. I won both races pretty easily. The AI was kind of gaining on me a little bit in the first race. It's probably going to happen, but you can easily keep the AI behind you. They have a hard time of kind of, I guess, being calculated on when to jump out and try to pass. So you can easily block them, and it's not really a problem at all. In both races, it had a very spectacular just missed turn on both. I usually don't do that, but I completely just misjudged a turn and thought I could go flat out and didn't. I ended up having to take a little off-road excursion, but it didn't really slow me down too much. It just didn't look very great. I honestly thought about redoing the whole event just because of that, but I kept it in there. So yeah, I'm human too. I make mistakes. I'm not the best driver in the world by any means, but I do my best, and I definitely have my fair share of errors and misjudgment along the way, but overall this event's fun. I don't think it's one we've had before. I know last week I actually figured out that seeing double is one we've had before, and just for future, if we end up having like duplicate trial events a lot, I'm probably going to just pin a comment under my first video with an updated tune if I see fit to update one. I don't really, it's kind of beating a dead horse, uploading the same video twice, especially if you don't make any changes to the car or anything like that. I know it's might be disappointing you guys, but it's going to save me a lot of time. But time is pretty precious for me at the moment. I know I've kind of mentioned it before. My work life is just absolute chaos as of late, and it's probably going to be that way for the foreseeable future. So I apologize in advance if I do not upload when it is a trial redo. I might, if it's something like, if I do something completely different than before, I might consider doing a re-upload, but just if it has happened, just count on me just pinning a comment under my my first video for that trial event. I know in Forza Horizon 5 I did so many duplicate trial events, it was unbelievable, but I did actually learn a lot along the way, so it was usually something a lot different than I used before, but I had a lot more time than I do now. Overall though, this event's fun. This Midnight Muscle thing should be pretty cool. I do like that we get to vote on what the next I guess series is. That's actually pretty neat. I voted for not the Italian automotive one. I voted for whatever the other one was. I don't even remember what it was now, but cast your votes on that and take advantage of this. The last update in Forza before they start not supporting the game, I guess, at least from a content standpoint. And I guess we'll get ready for Horizon 6 somewhere along the way, and also they announced today that this game is going to be coming to PlayStation, so if you don't have a Steam account or an Xbox account and you are a PlayStation fan, hopefully you guys can pick this game up. If you have friends, spread the word here. It will definitely increase the player base, which will be nice. Hopefully it doesn't do what happened to Forza Horizon 4 when I remember they launched it on Steam and they just killed the servers for a while. There was, like, you couldn't even do anything without getting disconnected. Hopefully they're more prepared for it this go around. For Horizon 5, it can have still have good, decent server support. That's one thing I really do like about this game. There's not a whole lot I like more about this game than Horizon 4, but the servers as a whole are definitely one of the things I enjoy more in this game, that's for sure. So hopefully that is, I don't really see it being a bad thing at all, like coming to PlayStation. I think it's actually kind of cool. We'll get more players that haven't been able to really, maybe be able to play these games before. They'll be able to actually play it and see what it's all about. Anyway, that's all for me this week. Leave a like on this video if it helped you out. Subscribe for more videos like this. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what car you decide to use. Have fun with everything, and hopefully I'll see you next week for another trial event.